But it did froze when I tried to broadcast it. I broadcasted now, but oh, but that's the whole point of this game. There's a lot of guns that you have to work for, and they're like they're the best guns you can have in the game. I'll be using the epics and all that. Oh, I'm playing the Eagles again. Oh, fuck. I'm in the Falcons.
Trying to push their team to victory. It's Palmer's Cardinals going up against Ryan's Falcons. So let's get over to the ATL, Atlanta.
As we were to
Standing by our commentary team of Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. You are looking live at the Georgia Dome here in downtown Atlanta. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Arizona Cardinals and the Atlanta Falcons. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
What? The matter? Oh. Oh, y'all gonna play zombies?
Palmer now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. Looking for Floyd, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Back onto the field comes his Falcons offense. And you know, it was interesting reading some articles after their last game to win over Green Bay. How big that win was, because last year, you remember, they started out hot, went into a tailspin. Could that have led to the same thing in 2016?
They were 5-0 in 2015 and finished up 8-8. So you're right about the tailspin. Dan Quinn, the head coach, has said this team is not like last year's, and he never lost confidence. But to your point, they had lost 2 tight ones prior to the Green Bay win. If they had lost a third, then everyone would have been asking the question, and we would have seen how Atlanta would have had to handle that.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Incomplete on the right side. It's Tammy. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a second down.
You should check out that. You should check out that Exorcist TV show. TV show. Yeah.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman, and he's brought down.
No,
they pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
So let me make sure I have this right. He's already found the end zone once, and now he's ripped off a big chunk of yardage here on this one. His confidence is awfully high. So now I've got to put myself in the shoes of the defensive coordinator. Do I go ahead and sell out to try and stop him and force him to under
pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Kevin Minter coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a
the last
loss
episode of the fucking Exorcist, the Catholic, the main Catholic people are summoning demons and shit. Like I think the Catholic Church is actually in on that shit. They
now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here.
And the show,
they'll have 2 remaining.
And the show
as we
keeps
step
advertising
in this first quarter.
It doesn't show his face, and it says he is coming. And then
and on the outside, they're playing press
finally
coverage.
in episode 6, the last one, they're all in a meeting.
Possible run anticipation.
And they're talking about getting the priest in with their group.
Now Ryan on second down.
And they're like, we have ways, you know, because they have a lot of money.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 14 on the
they
play.
do a sacrifice, and then one of the demons does a sacrifice.
That was a nicely run slam.
I think shit like that really happens.
What trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off usually after about 3 or 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target. Don't forget, knowing where the first down line was, this defense created their own line of scrimmage. Every battle up front. A lot of times that is one-on-one. If you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They have more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
And here we go on first and goal. It's Coleman here. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. So a defensive brain lapse there and an encroachment penalty.
Sometimes when you don't watch the football and make sure that it's snapped, you're watching the offensive player, and they can influence you occasionally and look like they're getting ready to move, and the officials don't detect it.
Yeah, for sure.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On second down, and this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Mohamed Sanu, a 1-yard touchdown reception, and the Falcons will add on to their lead.
Yeah,
on those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between
you should try the campaign. It's pretty cool.
Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom.
I did like Black Ops 3's campaign. That's so boring.
Got inside outside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Then here's a look at the starting offense. On second down, Johnson. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5. And here now the defensive starters for
zombies.
Atlanta.
Robert Alford is another corner who has a lot of... and work inside against the shifty slot receivers.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on third. Palmer gives to Johnson. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this is Michael Floyd complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Cardinals in possession of the football, and they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Shift together here from the D-line. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at him.
Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. No, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there. Boy, just threw an interception last drive. Nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? There's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of different driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? Because that's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bouncy bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country roads.
I certainly have. Plenty of family back there. God love them.
On 4th down, the Cards will call on Chandler Catanzaro to try and put up 3. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The offense staying out there.
Some guys live streaming the Call of Duty Warzone.
They're going on 4th down. It's Palmer. He'll rifle this one, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. John Brown, 36 yards. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. And his kick is good. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So out come the Falcons now. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return will stop right around the 25. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And Palmer. A 50-50 ball here. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. After the interception, here's Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. It was a rather pedestrian week 8 for Jones. You know, week 6 and 7 combined 313 yards, but week 8 just 29.
And when you think of Julio Jones, you think of one of the best receivers in the league. And you don't use the word streaky, but teams spend so much time game planning for him that sometimes he has those weeks where he doesn't catch the ball as much as others. But right now, he does not care. His team got a big win over Green Bay, and he'll take that.
And they're definitely showing blitz here. On first down, Ryan hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. On that quick throw, what do you think? Possibly something they saw at the line to go there?
Possibly in the game plan. And you notice they went with an empty backfield. No backs there to help with pass protection. So you have to have a counter to that because you know they're probably going to bring pressure when they see an empty backfield. So you get rid of the ball quickly. Quick drop, ball's out of the quarterback's hands, keeps it from getting hit, and they get a completion.
Now Ryan on first down.
Could have been pick six.
Incomplete. Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman that time. And now it's second down.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
Coleman. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3. And the Cardinals, they trot out their dime package for 3rd down. They will run again with Coleman. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. Here's Ryan. Finding Gabriel complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10.
But it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. Freeman, the lone man in the backfield. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Ryan. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. 3rd down here.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On 3rd down, Ryan. And that is incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And it brings up 4th down. Now, they've got to be a little frustrated here to not complete that on third down after having such a long drive going.
You're talking about going over 70 yards on the drive. Yeah,
this is
a little frustrated.
Very frustrated.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Very frustrated. There's no doubt about it. They thought they were going to have a chance to cash in the end zone. Now it looks like it's likely a field goal attempt.
J.J. Nelson now to return. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I was
going for the age.
I remember looking over at it, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Now a play fake here on first down. Forced out to his left. And now this one's intercepted. A third interception for Palmer. It's Desmond Trufant. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. And now the Cardinals going to use another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Second down, here's Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones. 11 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 3rd and 10. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. Let's see who's faster.
Sets to fire deep. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
This is taken at about the 14. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They go back to the air here after the INT. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Play action. It's Palmer surveying the field. He's going to go for a big play downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. On 3rd down, Johnson. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Final play of the half. It's Palmer. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive. When everything is in sync on defense, that means everyone's communicating really well, and sometimes it's nonverbal. They just know that when a receiver's in one spot, this person may have him, and he's in another spot, the next defender may have him. And they've squeezed the passing lanes down to where it's so difficult to find an open area to deliver the football. They've made it tough on them all game long.
On third down, Palmer. Screenplay, Johnson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Here we go with Johnson. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
Oh, fourth and short, right at midfield. This is where you tell your offense, I've got faith in you guys to get me a few yards. And sure enough, they repay that faith and keep it.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 41 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Second and goal from the 2-yard line. Andre Ellington, his first carry. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
They come out here in the eye. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Carson Palmer, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer. Point after now from Catanzaro. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Going underneath, it's Coleman. 11 yards on the pickup, and it'll be first down Atlanta.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Coleman. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
On 2nd down, Ryan. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. So 3rd and medium here, 3rd and 5.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did. To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Now Ryan on 1st down. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now Ryan on 2nd down. Incomplete on the right side. It's Tammy. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
How about the timing on that one, where they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Justin Hardy from 17 yards out. And the Falcons will extend their lead. And he puts it through. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Here comes Nelson. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. And the Cardinals offense here ready to take over. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. Not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And Gresham's got it over the middle. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the
chains. Caught it straight with his hands.
A two-score game, obviously. Every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now it's Palmer. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle.
hope he does that again.
And it's third down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. They'll come out in the pistol.
You hear they tried assassinating Donald Trump?
Now Palmer on third and long. Screenplay, Johnson.
Wow.
And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
Here we go. It's Palmer on fourth down. He's got time in the pocket. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting.
Oh, my little fuckers running back in person now. Yes, sir. I think it's time to call it a night. You can crash out. I feel like playing another one, but yeah,